into the All-Star. Been a dream come true for him.
Rebounded by Anthony. He wished he had a better performance in that All-Star game. Clark City. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Back by George. Millsap passes to Anthony. And Wall kicks to Butler. Star lead.
And there's such a sense of history that surrounds the All-Star game. I mean, this is the 65th time this event has been held, and you think back on all the legends of the NBA. They've all made their mark in some way on this contest.
Shots good by Durant.
Give an assist.
Wall dishes to Millsap. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
It's deflected. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Anthony. And you talked about NBA legends, Greg, putting their stamp on this game. How about, for instance, Wilt Chamberlain's 42 points and 24 rebounds in that 1962 All-Star game?
Wow, I mean, that was amazing. What about Michael Jordan following up his epic win in the 88 slam dunk contest with 40 points and the MVP award as well the next night? So just so many great memories from this event.
Here's Cousins. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And Wall.
Don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
And guys, you know, we've had some All-Star game shootouts over the years, but really nothing compares to what we saw last year. The teams combined for 321 points. That's just mind-boggling.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Greg, you brought up last year's game, that unbelievable 163-158 win for the West, and it was indeed the highest-scoring All-Star game of all time.
Yeah, and I mean, defense has never been what the All-Star game's about, but that was out of control and made for one heck of a show.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the East.
And if you remember last year, I mean, no star shined brighter in this game than Russell Westbrook. How about 41 points, just one off Wilt Chamberlain's all-time record, and I'd say Russell was a very deserving MVP.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That All-Star game scoring record of Wilt Chamberlain, which Westbrook came so close to breaking last year, has now, Greg, been on the books for over 50 years.
Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, when Westbrook had that 27 points at halftime, I thought for sure that record was going to go down.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Millsap. LeBron comes in for George. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Drummond. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Curry with the steal. Here's Leonard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Mike Conley's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Anthony.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Outside Irving. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Out to Anthony. The tray. That is good. Anthony's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Curry kicks to Cousins. It's Curry with the drive. And here's Leonard from 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Anthony takes a 3. Anthony missing again.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
LeBron's shot is off. DeRozan against Curry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And LeBron James gets it to go. 8 seconds left in the first half. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We never get tired of having the privilege to broadcast at such an amazing and fun weekend. This year's All-Star action is no different, and on top of all that, we've got a competitive matchup underway. Both East and West All-Stars this year looking primed to put on a real show in the second half that could go down. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest.
Let's take them back.
And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got LeBron James. Kyrie Irving is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Millsap in at the 4 slot. And here are the East All-Stars. 3-point lead. Outside DeRozan. James, the pass to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. DeRozan's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Cousins. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Irving kicks to Drummond. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. James kicks to Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Feeds to Davis. The putback, and then Cousins with the dunk.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. George is checked in for the East. Ball comes in for Irving. Griffin's checked in for the West. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Here's Curry. Here's Thompson, rejected by Wall.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
George, that's a 2-pointer, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. George has got his first points of the night.
A nice start to the second half, just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Thompson dishes to Davis. Leonard against George. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Thompson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Westbrook comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Steph Curry. Bledsoe outside. Davis with a screen on Wall. Bledsoe kicks to Davis. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
And what a show Russell Westbrook put on a year ago at the All-Star game. I mean, you could tell early on that he was looking to take over and leave his mark.
Millsap a screen. Here's George, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis. Dylan Westbrook, Greg, in that All-Star game did take over. He ended up with 41 points in about 25 minutes played, Clark.
Yeah, he got 28 shots up to get to that 41, but it was quite clear he was on a mission in that game, and he was surely the star of the show.
The East making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Kevin Durant's checked in for Davis. Hayward comes in for Thompson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Griffin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves, more than a few of their